All right, so let's talk vinyl. The new record, Rock and Roll Will Save Us All, comes out on November 7th, not too far from now. In the making of this record, I was very intentional about wanting to do a rock and roll record, album-oriented rock style. See, I came of age, like a lot of us did, where the music you had access to was whatever was in your parents' record collection, whatever was on the radio. You know, for me, that was going to be a healthy diet of Creedence, Chicago, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, the Woodstock Live album, the Beatles, things like that had a lot of influence on me growing up because that's what I had. And you listened to a record and you loved it. And so setting out to get this one done, taking these songs, making them a thing, got side A, side B, wanted that experience. If you put on side A, you listen to that story arc, you flip it over, you get side B, that story as well, all comes together as a full-on true album. Super excited to work with the folks in Detroit, Third Man Pressing, to get this record done right here in state as a Michigan-based artist. Was really excited to get down there last week to drop off some materials and get this project further underway. If you've been following me on social, you've seen test pressing that I've been kind of showing some videos of it spinning. But I kind of wanted to go through real quick the additions of the vinyl here so we can make it kind of, you know, now that the pre-sales are up and available, so you can kind of understand, you know, what you're going to get if you buy this record. And so I just note here, I do not have the actual records in hand. Those are being pressed. Those are actually pressed last week. So they're going through the final stages, and then I'm going to be getting them here ahead of our November 1st show at the Record Lounge in Reotown, Lansing, Michigan. Come on out if you're in the vicinity. So you've been seeing this one. This is our standard edition. So this is going to have a black 180 gram, you know the drill, 180 gram vinyl, nice thick sort of thing. It's going to come with a cool sleeve, so lyrics and a photo collage. I don't know if you can see that, but all the lyrics to the record as well. So this is what the actual record will be inside of it. And so for that standard edition, you're going to get that sleeve, obviously the jacket, and then the black 180 gram thick vinyl. So doing something really cool for the deluxe version of that, and that is we worked with some fine folks to create a gold foil of the Phoenix. Trying to show that off as best as I can in the light here, but man, this thing sparkles in the sun. So that is full-on gold foil, my friends. It's really impactful when you see it up in person. So inside of that puppy, you're going to get that same sleeve to hold the record, but the record that's coming with that is going to be a tricolor splatter record. And so that's going to be the color scheme of the black, white, and gold. It's super cool. I'm going to show you a picture here from the actual record being pressed at Third Man last week, so you can see what that looks like, and I will obviously share a picture of that. But in addition to that, my good friend Penny Pine, who's the artist who did The Phoenix, he's an artist I've worked with on a lot of posters and cover art and those sorts of things through the years here. He's a super awesome artist. He created this flash tattoo sheet. This is an insert that's going to go in. It's on nice thick paper. And so this is a piece of flash tattoo art representing each track from the record. And, worked with him to kind of conceptualize what the themes of the songs were, explain what the themes of the song were. He took them and ran with them, came up with this really cool art. And then on the flip side, you get that with, hopefully you can see that here, with the banner, with the song title. So it's a really cool way to just kind of dig in on the imagery of the record. So again, this is going to be the deluxe version, which, thank you for those who've already grabbed their copy or pre-ordered their copy. But this is going to be gold foil, with the splatter, with that deluxe insert. And so pre-sales, we're going to sign all this. So really cool image on the back. So I'm going to sign, Luke's going to sign, Casey's going to sign, get your pre-sale in, we'll sign all that for you. We'll do that on the standard too. And just another thing of note, and just kind of a teaser for coming soon, a little more of the story here is we're calling this the Roll Edition with a nice pound sign, corrective pound sign there in the middle of the word roll. And I'll get more into why exactly that is, what that story is all about, and why. So again, super excited to get this vinyl into your hands so you can spin it. I gave Luke his test pressing yesterday, and he's like, "Hey man, this sounds super great." I've been loving spinning it as I have. So anyways, that's the vinyl story, and I can't wait to share all this with you. So That's it for now. Thank you. Bye.